You open the neck of the womb as many millimetres as the patient is weeks pregnant. So if she's 10 weeks pregnant, you open it 10 millimetres. If she's 15 weeks pregnant, you open it 15 millimetres. It just, fortunately, it's nice and easy to remember, means that you can extract the fetus through that size of cervix at that gestation.
Or when you've opened the cervix, how do you remove the fetus?
We use some forceps.
Bit by bit?
Bit by bit, yeah.
How do you feel about doing that?
Well, it's an unpleasant task because you see pieces of the fetal anatomy which are easy to recognise and therefore bring home to you what you're doing. As the gestation advances, the fetus becomes bigger and clearly is becoming more like a baby. They're less easy to remove from the womb, not just because of the size, but because they are more solid, so more force is needed to do it. But I always remember that what I'm doing is for the good of the woman, and that it is therefore justified, and therefore I'm willing to do it, even though I find it unpleasant.
To those people who believe that abortion is wrong, what you say and what you're willing to do will seem horrific. Is there any strength in the arguments that they have? Are they important? Are they valid?
I understand their arguments. I understand they're anxious about killing defenceless fetuses. I understand that completely. That's something that you have to if you're performing abortions.
Is that what you think you're doing? Killing defenceless fetuses?
Absolutely. But I regard the social situation of the woman as taking precedence over this potential life that we're destroying.
Is
That's
that the case?
overriding from my point of view.
Is that the case at all gestations, or is there a point, do you think, at which the rights, whatever they are, of the unborn child take precedence over those of the woman?
I certainly think that up to the legal limit that we're allowed to perform terminations, then the woman's rights are paramount. But as you get nearer those upper limits, it certainly becomes more difficult, I feel, to perform the procedures, because you do realise that the fetus could perhaps be viable.